Hello and welcome everybody, back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are playing Stronghold Warlords. This is now the 4th episode, though it is the 5th video of the series, simply because it is recorded before the 4th, because the 4th one will be with a new character that has been added via an update. So, a couple of days in the future, since I'm recording this earlier. But yeah, we are now fighting Genghis Khan, the last one of the original AIs, of course again on extreme difficulty, this time on a different map, simply for the visual variants. I still enjoy it if there are several warlords in the way, and what I really like about this map is that it's basically a tug of war. So you really have only one line, all warlords are in the way, and you have always a constant moving battle line. So yeah, and Genghis Khan is, in my opinion, of the original AIs of the game, by far the strongest. In a direct battle, the other AIs can sometimes beat him, but in regards of sieges, Genghis Khan is simply stronger. Because he's using missile launchers, mortars, trebuchets, basically everything that is long distance and can outrange anything that you have. Also he's using flamethrowers for defense and so on. So, yeah. If he would have a stronger main force, then he could be really well. Oh yeah, let's get started. So, this map is actually rather small, so we don't have much of a build area available. And yeah, Genghis Khan is actually a bit like Wazir in Stronghold Crusader. So using a lot of horse archers, having some light units to complement his stuff. But one should not forget that Genghis Khan is also using heavy units. Actually the strongest units in the game, the generals. That also needed some getting used to. So what do we have here? I have 2 turtles in front of me. Okay, I'm not going to die anytime soon. The game just made it easy for me. And as you can see, Genghis has a very individual keep.
A message from Genghis Khan.
You are nothing but a lone, howling wolf.
Well, even a lone wolf can be deadly. What I actually don't like about Genghis Khan is that despite being a Mongol, he is building quite extensive defenses. And that is something that the Mongols simply did not do. It would have been great if the Khan would have as a main defense mainly these barricades.
We are almost out of Reich's Highness.
Or some sort of wooden walls. But no, he is actually building a stone fortress that can compete with Genghis Khan. And that is not really immersive. I hope they update him. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Our rice stocks are growing, Highness.
Our rice stocks are growing, yeah.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Not enough workers? That is severely disappointing. So, shall I go for tea or for meat? I'm honestly not sure. So, the Khan is going for meat. So, uncivilized. Okay, then it is actually quite clear what I will be going for. Also, as you can see, the map is actually quite beautiful. Though the river is flowing very fast. But that is something that can be adjusted. And yeah, there we have this main line along this path, where we will go from Warlord to Warlord. There's an ox, there's a horse. Of course the Khan will go for the horse. Though he actually doesn't even need that many stables, because he's using mercenaries. Mainly. If a Khan would also use auxiliary infantry, cavalry, that would be great, as quick peasant murders. But no, he's using a lot of horse archers and a few imperial cavalry, and that's it. And that is, in my opinion, wasted potential. So we have the only AI that is using the auxiliary cavalry is Fug Fan. The weakest one. And in my opinion, auxiliary cavalry really need to be able to attack houses. So we are making quite some progress here. Time to also build two quarries.
Must be built on stone deposits, Your Excellence. A water buffalo tether is required to bring stone to the stockpile, Your Highness. You can't do that, Highness.
Yeah, we should now have enough ox tethers here. And I will probably have to rebuild those here quite often. The Khan is going to destroy them.
A message from Genghis Khan.
Eagles roar the air, but the tribe roar the land.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Whatever you say, my friend. The first thing I need to take care of here is that my population is working faster. So that should now definitely be enough.
Our rice stocks are dwindling, Excellency. A message from Genghis Khan.
These warlords fall before our horses.
Oh my god, he was able to conquer a mouse. And there you can see he's building the typical Chinese stone walls. In my opinion, it actually really hurt the game that they did not focus on one culture. Like different Chinese clans. That would have been great. But that way, we now have a Mongol using Chinese infantry. Building Chinese walls and Chinese houses instead of the typical yurts. That is just... That's disappointing.
I serve a new master.
A message from Genghis Khan.
Haha, the great Khanate grows.
Yeah, I always found the great Khans and Stellaris a bit more intimidating than you. Just saying. So it's time to start with a weapon production.
I serve a new master.
Because in the meantime, the Khan is slowly but steadily seizing map control. And we can't allow that to happen, right? Apparently that house is boxed in. Yep, it is. Sometimes that still happens. And the Khan is now wandering around. That is something that the Khan actually does quite often. Oh! Fire lancers. So, since the Khan is not using many small troops, I am not going to use Imperial Guards. But instead going for proper swordsmen.
I serve a new master.
A message from Genghis Khan.
And I will have to do so
All
soon.
the land will soon be mine.
A message from Genghis Khan.
You have stirred us to war. That was a mistake.
I did nothing. Okay, maybe I selected you as my opponent, but... that is an entirely different story, right? So that turtle should be able to defend itself. At least that is what I hope. Okay, I guess it's time for me to get that turtle. At least the Khan is not using ninjas or anything like that.
长官，我们要采取行动了吗？
听你号令。
We are under attack.
打起精神，有何指令？驻防城墙。
弩箭蓄势待
Yeah,
发。
that is now my warlord.
The enemy approach. I am under attack.
So, good thing I had those Imperial swordsmen.
A message from Genghis Khan.
I am underestimating you.
Yep, you are. So, and there you can see how he's building his fortress. Also, quite a strong economy. And a lot of inferior housing. But also some superior houses.
Weapons needed, Highness.
So, time to further upgrade our turtle.
是，长官。
And there comes the next attack force. And the first tower. Cool, that means the big tower will be here. That is the one. Yeah, that is still weird that it's building everything twice. But yeah, the next update will come in a couple of days, so when you're seeing this video it should have been already released, and hopefully then there's also this fix implemented.
A message from Genghis Khan.
You are nothing but a lone, howling wolf.
I know, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, there you can see also again Fire Lancer, so just besieging him with strong force. As soon as he has built up the basic defenses, Shen Shi Huang does not get through. Because the Fire Lancers are going to remove
长官，长官，需要弩箭吗？
to remove his Imperial
收到
units.
指令。
As you wish.
So, time to reinforce the towers. And if you are wondering why I'm doing these zigzag things, the game does not support locking the cursor to a window. And since I'm having two screens, I have to do it because otherwise my cursor gets out of the window, and at least when I want to go right. So yeah, as I said, from a technical standpoint, this game is a disaster. And deserves to be called out for that. So, now we also got the torture press. And there you can see, he is also sending in 2 generals. And those are basically as strong as a lord. As a small lord, not as the main lord. But 2 generals simultaneously could already be too much for the lord. So let's see, how much popularity would I gain if I had close? Let's say that would work. Okay, I'm going to produce close.
We are under attack.
The enemy approach. The enemy approach.
Right, well, we would fit in more if we go here. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should hopefully do the trick. Okay, the generals are not getting through.
Weapons needed, Highness.
And there comes the next attack force.
有新计划了。
He might actually get through. Especially now with the next attack force coming.
A message from Genghis Khan.
The grasslands are ours. Flee now, if you can.
I do not intend to flee anytime soon. But yeah, that is how strong generals are. And they are rather cheap for that. Just 500 gold. So, time to get the next warlord. And the Khan seems to have finished his defenses. As you can see, lots of archers, some flamethrowers.
I am yours to command.
请下令。是，长官，长官，打起精神。
Basically, all the nasty stuff. But yeah, I'm really lucky that I got those turrets. Because otherwise, as I said, the Khan uses units that outrange everything, and that would have gotten a bit annoying. So our production is also fine. Now time to get that and increase the taxes further so that we get even more money. Now we have here our cozy little production. Or cozy little production.
As you wish.
So, time to man the walls.
谁需要射击？弩手上墙。
And I want you all also on the walls. As additional defense.
As you wish.
Recruits needed, Highness.
Yeah, there comes now the next attack force. And this time 3 generals. That has the potential to be interesting. So here we now got our shrine.
A message from Genghis Khan.
I will hunt you as a wolf would hunt a deer.
Ah, he's always so nice and optimistic. Oh, 4 generals actually. Would be cool if the armies would scale up properly, like in the unofficial Crusader patch for Stronghold Crusader. And then in the end you would have to fight like 100 generals. Then you are going to need a lot of flamethrowers.
The enemy approach.
So that was actually fairly easy.
As you wish. The enemy approach.
Those are, however, still way stronger than they have any right to be. Okay, all of these generals picking at the same piece of wall is also not very healthy for the soldiers that are standing on them.
Let it go, my friend! Firelighter!
So, problem solved.
Of course!
Never underestimate fire lancers. Yeah, so many people are complaining, oh, heavy units are so strong, I am not able to kill a samurai. And I'm like, yeah, use a fire lancer. Solves all your problems. Can basically one-shot a samurai. Just saying.
绝佳指令。校尉，指令收到，有新计划了，弩手上墙。
Okay, Great Khan. It's time to kill you. And there he's recruiting the next general already.
请下令。
Ha! Now he's walling up the mouse. Well, that won't help you.
目标确认，我们效忠于你。准备就绪，弩手们蠢蠢欲动。
We are under attack. A message from Genghis Khan.
Ha! You will see my horses soon.
长官来了，有新计划了。
So I will leave a couple of swordsmen as guards, just in case he uses diplomacy to get the mouse back. So next will be the ox.
打起精神，是，长官，灵活走位，勇敢战斗。领主，我们向你致敬。
Weapons needed, Highness.
请下令。驻防城墙。
So and their gate is not despawning properly.
全体注意！
A message from Genghis Khan.
How dare you steal from my empire?
奴手效忠于你。
Well, I did not steal, I just convinced him to join me.
Weapons needed, Highness.
我们准备就
But
绪。
yeah, I actually find it easier to fight for Khan in a field battle than in
大指挥官，你好。
than in a siege, which is actually quite paradox because in
A
field
message from
battles the
Genghis Khan.
Mongols were nearly unbeatable.
There can only be one Khan.
Yeah, one Khan, that will probably be me. See how much I'm leading.
我们效忠于你。领主，荣幸之至。我们向你致敬。部队整齐列队。大指挥官，你好。有见，蓄势待发。
Okay, they killed the flamethrowers. That's good.
准备就绪，绝佳指令，扛着旗帜，豪迈前进。长官，好了，伙计们，出发。
Weapons needed, Highness.
领主，立刻执行，绝佳指令。向前。派我们去哪儿？这些叛徒必须死！领主，
The forests have all been felled, Your Highness. Our woodcutters can gather no more wood.
There you can see, there's actually no gate, otherwise the wall would connect to it.
We'll reclaim this land that you
So, when I now order the Warlord to rebuild,
我们向你致敬。立刻
there's
执
going
行
to be 2 gates at the same position, visually, and that is also why the light here will shine brighter.
As you wish.
Yeah, and it's now brighter. Okay, so there's only one mouse between us. I'm really looking forward to play against Sun Tzu.
准备就绪。我们前进。
Long-range siege at your service. Advance the trebuchet.
That has now the potential to be interesting.
Ready for battle. Long-range siege at your service.
And he is trying to get back the horse.
Ready for battle.
Enemy approach.
There you can see the mortars.
We are under attack.
Well, not really suitable against fire, right?
Careful. This thing is loaded.
Oh my god, the enemy is capable of destroying a simple siege camp. Yeah, all going to die.
The enemy approach.
A message from Genghis Khan.
You fight well. Too well, I fear.
That was a direct Saladin quote. Or Salahadin, or however you want to pronounce it.
As you wish.
准备赴死，立刻执行。领主，派我们去哪儿？开战！
So, time to get the last mouse. So, and you...
My army marches.
Weapons needed, Highness.
准备就绪，守住城墙防线。
A message from Genghis Khan.
I will tear the skin off you.
As you wish.
Will you though?
大指挥官，你好。
I somehow have my doubts.
弩手上墙，弩手上墙。
So, may the long siege begin.
派我们去哪儿？向前！
Shall I use fire?
Ready for battle. That's the way.
A message from Genghis Khan.
So, you can knock down some stones.
Yes, I can.
Have all been
But I can do it in a way that hurts.
Woodcutters can gather no more wood.
So, problem solved.
Ready.
So the eye will have to replace the towers each time it is being destroyed. Or anything else, and that will cripple the economy.
Weapons needed, Highness. Not enough gold to train this unit.
Oh, look at that. Fire did not spread to the left side. I'm positively surprised.
Our rice stocks are dwindling, Excellency.
So, how about we start selling some food? Yeah, let's say 1000 is the limit.
Can't place that there, Highness.
Ah, I'm not allowed to build several on the same estate.
Trebuchet moving out.
Not enough gold to build this equipment.
准备赴死。
So he has no tower ballista for defense. For Verteidigung, yeah. That was now the German in me again. Sometimes that happens. So let's see if we are ready for a nice barbecue. So, and you will constantly fire on that.
Long-range siege at your service.
A message from Genghis Khan.
So, you can knock down some stones.
Yeah, and I dare to say that I'm actually quite good at it.
Weapons needed, Highness.
But again, the fire on the inner side has been extinguished. I'm proud of him. You can see on overdamaged buildings they haven't even been destroyed in the last fire. Yep, that shall be our thumbnail.
You are no match for even the smallest of my tribes.
Weapons needed, Highness.
Yeah, for that I'm giving you quite a hard time, I think. Especially considering how small my army is.
Weapons needed, Highness.
Trebuchets. Now I have a little idea.
Where do you need fireworks? Easy there. Don't set it off. Fire the rocket.
Ah, it flew into the armory.
A message from Genghis Khan. The forests have all been felled, Your Highness. Our woodcutters can
Now that
gather
message
no
is
more
starting
wood.
to get annoying. So, here. Better now?
Weapons needed, Highness.
派我们去哪儿？
Yeah, the Khan cannot really repair the castle. Because it's getting destroyed so fast that he would have to buy stone faster. That's just his economy cannot keep up with the damage I'm dealing.
准备赴死！弩手，效忠于你，排成一行，开始行动。我们向你致敬，部队整齐列队，你眷顾着我们。
We are under attack. A message from Genghis Khan.
So you can knock down some stones.
我们前进。扛着旗帜。
Okay, there are a couple of enemy generals, but he has no fire lancers on the keep. That is actually what saves me. Not like the Caliph, who always had a fire thrower on the keep.
A message from Genghis Khan.
Tonight, I soar with the eagles.
So, we unfortunately did not see a full siege with the Khan. That is a bit disappointing. But yeah, maybe I will, in the next game, fight against 3 or 4 AIs at the same time. Maybe it will be a 3 for all, and then we can see how he destroys another AI. So, statistics are quite okay, but again, they're building so small economies. I've seen them with like 150 peasants, but that was just 87. That was nearly what I had. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If yes, please consider giving it a thumbs up, would be great feedback for me, would be highly appreciated. And if there is any feedback or questions that you have, direct feedback, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. And of course, if you want to get notified when the next video is being published on the channel, make sure you're subscribed and that you have your notifications activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.